Why do I have mold? My house didn't flood. Most people realize that if their house floods, the potential for mold growth is high. But did you know that mold can infest any home or building, even if the building hasn't been flooded? We're not talking about a few specks of mold around the bathtub, we're talking about major mold growth taking over the walls, ceilings, and carpets. How can mold flourish in the absence of flooding or obvious leaks? Mold requires water in order to thrive. However, this water doesn't necessarily have to enter your home in dramatic fashion. In fact, high humidity and condensation provide mold spores the perfect moist environment in which to grow and multiply. Mold spores are floating, inside and outside through the air like microscopic seeds just waiting to find a place to grow. When they land on something dry, nothing happens. When they land on a nice, moist surface, voila! Let the growth spurt begin. Removing the mold spores seems like the obvious solution, right? Wrong. It's impossible to eliminate mold spores indoors. The best way to control mold is to control the moisture. Two main types of moisture can cause problems: humidity and condensation. These two moisture issues are related. Humidity is water vapor in the air. Just as a sponge holds water, the air holds water vapor, which is water in its gaseous form. You can't see humidity, but you can measure it using a special instrument called a hygrometer. You can also feel humidity. It's that muggy, swampy wet air that frequently follows hurricanes or makes the summer heat feel especially sweltering. Warmer air can hold more water vapor than cooler air, which is why humidity is higher during the summer and in tropical locations. Like a sponge, the air can only hold a certain amount of water before it becomes saturated. When the air has reached this saturation point, the water condenses. Condensation can be seen as tiny water droplets. These water droplets form on windows and other surfaces. You can observe humidity and condensation in action the next time you take a hot shower. Water vapor fills the air, making the bathroom extremely humid. Soon, it condenses, forming droplets of water that collect on the bathroom mirror, countertops, windows, and shower doors. Condensation can occur in the winter with water collecting on cooler surfaces such as windows and pipes. Typical areas inside the home where condensation occurs include the kitchen, laundry room, and bathrooms. When the humidity in the home is too high or when condensation occurs, mold spores can begin their growth cycle. No flooding required. In order to prevent this, it's critical to reduce humidity and prevent condensation. The Environmental Protection Agency recommends reducing indoor humidity to 30 to 60%. You can do this by venting moisture-generating sources such as dryers in bathrooms to the outside, using exhaust vents while cooking and washing dishes, and increasing your home's ventilation. In addition, you can reduce condensation by adding insulation to pipes, windows, roofs, and exterior walls.